Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Warren, and I'm here to introduce to you a new paintbrush that's not on the market yet. It's called The Hook paintbrush. Okay, what we have here is a typical 2-gallon painting setup, professional painting setup. It's great for do-it-yourselfers, but this is the way professionals paint. You have a 6-inch roller, have a 6-inch grid, have a 2-gallon bucket. This beats a tray by 1,000 times. Okay, so what I'm going to introduce to you is the Warren Pro 3000 Hook paintbrush. First of all, I want to show you a paintbrush, an average typical paintbrush. It's a 2.5-inch nylon polyester angle sash paintbrush. This is great for painting trim, baseboards, windows, window sills, stuff like that, crown molding. Okay, now this brush right here, this is an average brush, but when you use this brush, you'll dip it in the paint, and then, you know, say you're painting, okay, you have to move your drop cloth, you have to move a ladder. You need to set this brush down and it's wet. What do you do with it? Well, most people will set it there. Okay, now if you set this paintbrush there, there's a good chance that it's going to get knocked off on the floor. And then you have paint, you may have dirt on the ground or whatever, and it gets into your paint. Okay, and it's a good chance that it could fall into the bucket like that. Okay, and then you have paint all up the ferrule. Or you could also set this down in the paint like that, but after a certain amount of time, your bristles will bend out of shape. They'll bend, and you know, nothing's worse than a brush with bent bristles. But now what I want to introduce to you is something that solves that problem, and it's called The Hook. This is The Hook. This is a paintbrush that comes with a factory installed adjustable hook that allows you to hang your paintbrush on the rim of the bucket instead of laying it on the bucket like this. You can hang your brush on the bucket. Okay, you're painting, dip, hang your brush. If you have to move your ladder or drop cloth or whatever, move over to another spot. What's good about this brush and unique is this brush, this hook right here, when you don't need it, it flips down out of the way. So now it's not in your way. You can still resume painting, doing your painting, and everything's good. But now if you get called away from the site for a few minutes or whatever, you have to do something, just flip it out and hang the brush on the bucket like that. And then you can also, a good advantage is you can hang it on the outside of the bucket whenever you're using your roller. I've seen people without a hook like this. Okay, they're painting with a roller in one hand and a brush in another hand because they can't set it down. You know, you can't set this here and paint. You can't set it on the floor and paint, or set it on the ladder. You can, but that's not a good thing to do. So a lot of people will hold the paintbrush in their hand and do like this, paint with the roller and the paintbrush. You know, there's no safe place to set it down. But when you have this paintbrush hook, you can simply put your brush to free this hand and resume painting. And when you need your brush, you just grab it. When you don't need it, you're done for the day. Wash your brush out, flip this down out the way, put the brush back into the keeper. Or once you wash it out, you can hang it out to dry on the bucket like that. Bristles remaining straight, and everything is good. I remember one time we were painting a real big job, a hospital. We were using 41 colors, and the first thing in the morning, every painter was running around trying to find something to attach to the brush so they can have it where it can hang on the rim of the bucket. They were using screws, screwing screws into the brush handle, cracking the handle, hammering nails into the handle, cracking the handle, breaking the brushes. putting tape on there, taping objects to the bucket, to the brush, so it'll hold the brush on the rim of the bucket. But that's a problem that I eliminated when we came up with this adjustable hook. No more running around in the morning looking for something, because it's automatic, permanently attached to the ferrule of the brush. And when you need it, all you do, simply flip it out. When you don't need it, you flip it down to the not in use position. And pretty much that sums it up. There's none on the market, but there need to be some on the market. And if you are interested in purchasing one, we have a special going right now. If you buy one, you get one free. All you got to do is contact me at warrenpro3000.com, and we'll get them brushes out to you. They're very good quality, very good brushes, nylon polyester, and yeah, and they're guaranteed for great quality, great spreadability, and you will really enjoy that hook. I guarantee it. Once you use the hook, you will be hooked. You will not want to go back to this. You will not want to go back to this. You will not want to go back to this. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and have a nice day.